Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Concorda. Minister, firstly, I welcome this motion. We in Aontú will be supporting and bringing forward this motion with the opposition. Minister, I met Cara Darmody today, and what struck me most was how young she was. As I looked at her chocolate and her buns and her homework, it struck me just how young she is, and yet she is forced into this campaign, a campaign that is 3 years in the making. And I want to commend Cara, and I want to also commend the thousands of families and parents who are like Cara, who are struggling immensely with their difficult situation at home, and yet are forced also to be campaigners. And that is what's happening. It is one of the biggest issues in my constituency clinics, Minister. But Minister, I do believe that you want to solve this issue, and I would hope that you would listen to some of the suggestions in relation to this. Like, it is really difficult to believe that Cara is outside for 50 hours, that we have thousands of people waiting on assessments of need, and yet there are so many psychologists who we have trained abroad and yet can't come back into the system. It's an incredible situation where we have because of the lack of assistant psychologist places in Ireland, we are forcing people who want to qualify into this profession, which we so desperately need, but because of the lack of assistant psychologist places, we're forcing them abroad. And when they go abroad, we tell them to stay abroad. There's no pathway upon which a psychologist can return back to Ireland. That is the case currently, Minister, and is absolutely shocking. I know of a number of senior psychologists who did their undergrad in Ireland, who went away to the UK and other places, highly regarded universities, and who have been waiting years in bureaucracy, years to get back and work in the HSE. Minister, this is a crisis, and it's time that your government dealt with it. There are solutions to this crisis, but we need a proactive government who will take the necessary steps to introduce simple common sense measures. And I'm asking you, Minister, to deal with this issue. Deal with the issue of the lack of a pathway for psychologists coming back from the UK. I also want to raise with you, deal with the lack of space that's available. In order to have continuity and a healthy sector of psychologists coming through, we clearly need to address the lack of places for junior psychologists and assistant psychologists. I am told, Minister, that for every junior or assistant psychologist in this country, there are 20 others waiting to get onto the panel. There are forums online, and you can see them if you wish as well, and they attend my clinics like I'm sure they attend yours, who actually want to become junior assistant psychologists and can't. So they go abroad, and then they go abroad, and we say, stay abroad, stay away. You can't come back and work in the HSE because we are going to flood you with bureaucracy. And this is just one simple measure that we could address, Minister, but you need to show the proactive, solution-focused approach to this issue, Minister.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.